four-time New York Times bestselling author, football star that you know and love. Now he talks about football on TV. Tim Tebow, he has two new books coming out. Mission Possible, Go Create a Life That Counts, and a children's book, Bronco and Friends, Mission Possible. Tim in studio, great friend of the show here. Good to see you, my man. Okay, are you always overachieving? Can you just do one book? Why two? You're releasing two?
I mean, I'm just so passionate about it. It's just something that has been on my heart for so long, you know, especially this last December, the U.S. Surgeon General came out with an advisory report. In the 2019 survey, they said that 50% of high school females are experiencing persistent feelings of sadness and hopelessness. And I was just blown away. And then I hear stats about 60% of 18 to 34-year-olds say that nobody in the world believes in them, and that 1/3 of people are feeling lonely most of the time or all the time. And then 12% of our daily thoughts are spent in comparison with others. And I just think, no, this isn't why we're created.
And a lot of people point to, yes, the impact, certainly the pandemic, but also social media has had on young people. But you say this is this is where this book was born from. It's something you say, elevate conviction over emotion. What do you mean by that?
Emotions are very fickle. They can be great things, but they can also be things that can lead us down some very dark paths. But you know what? Convictions, even in hard times, we get to choose them. And you know, there's been so many times that emotions have been great for me, but emotions have been bad that could lead me into very tough places. But why I wanted to write Mission Possible is because I think it's so important that we know that we have a mission, that we know we were created for a purpose. And I believe when we're dealing with these things of belief, of loneliness, of comparison, what changes that is not necessarily more friends, but it's more purpose. It's more meaning. It's more significance in our life. You know, it's sometimes we'll have a lot of friends. We'll have 200 friends. We'll have 2,000 friends on Facebook, on Instagram. But how many of those are deep, personal relationships where we're dealing with community? Because I believe that's what we're created for, and that's what we need is deep, true friendships and deep relationships, not just a lot of sort of friendships.
Now, do you have a target age for this? It sounds like from teenagers on up.
Well, I believe that everyone with breath has purpose, and I believe every single one of us get to live out that purpose. And yes, really on my heart, this was for young people because I think there's so many things and people pulling them in different directions, but I want them to know just how much worth and purpose and that they do have a great mission, and that mission is possible.
I want to hit on the children's book now, Bronco and Friends. This is the follow-up.
Yes,
we remember having you on for the first one. You said this is kind of backed by popular demand. You were hearing from parents. What were they asking you about after the first book?
Well, so many parents sent us videos and pictures of their boys and girls, and a lot of them with different special needs. And it was just so on my heart to write another book to encourage them. The first one was really about worth and meaning, and the second one was really about how it's always the right time to do the right thing, and that's what this book is all about.
Tell you again, man, we haven't seen you here in studio in a while. It's great to have you back here. Congrats on both books.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank
you, man.
Absolute pleasure, folks. Mission Possible is out today. Bronco and Friends, Mission Possible hits bookstores on April 12th. Man, it's good to see you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.